Good evening. Come explore the unknown with us and enter the Chamber of Shadows. My name is Selene, and I am one of your hosts, and I am joined with Endora.
Hello, how is everybody?
Well, I don't really have a good intro today. This is our first episode, so I figured we could start off a little basic and just kind of set like a base for things that we'll talk about throughout the podcast. Um, And one of those things, one of the main things, is the paranormal. So today, I want to talk about ghosts.
I also want to talk about ghosts.
This is something that, we're going to be very heavy on the paranormal side of things. A lot of other unexplained things, unexplained disappearances, cryptids, yada, yada, yada. But, yeah, this is kind of our thing.
It is not kind of our thing. It is our fucking thing.
It is our fucking thing.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. So we curse here
we
because
curse here.
this is a grown ass podcast for grown ass folks.
And I know
So
that's right.
yeah, if you're not grown ass, then you need to keep it moving.
Oh my gosh. Yes, agreed. So without further ado, as I'm setting my phone into airplane mode.
And I was gonna do that too. Okay.
No, literally. Okay. Without further ado, ghosts. What are they? So, ghosts are believed to be spirits of a deceased person that can appear or interact with the living. They typically appear as like living beings, wispy shapes, realistic forms. I do want to note, because we'll talk about this when we kind of talk about shadow people in a later episode. Ghosts are typically more white upon appearance if they're going to be the wispy shapes, rather than dark, but it's not impossible for them to be darker shadow kind of beings. So why are they here? Great question. Obviously nobody knows the true answer to this, right? Are they visiting loved ones? uh, do they have unfinished business? Unfinished business is such a like, it's a big one. And I don't know that I vibe with it. I don't think like it's unheard of. I think it's definitely possible.
Yeah, it's definitely a case by case basis, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't think every sound that somebody hears, or every shadowy figure that somebody sees is necessarily a ghost. Like, I think
No.
ghosts get confused, and the more that I feel like I learn, the more I think that it all just sort of bloop bloop bloop, like kind of
Yes.
zippers in together. But I definitely don't feel like shadow people and ghosts are anywhere near the same thing.
No. I'm so excited for that episode too. That's going to be such a fun episode to do. Um, Confusion or being lost is another why are they here? Trauma. I do think it's important to note not all hauntings take place at the site of a violent death. I saw that and I loved it and I was like, yeah, I want to say that. Um, and let's also note ghosts don't always have to haunt a house. They can haunt land, they can haunt a person, they can haunt an object. I mean, look at what's happening. Well, she's not a ghost. She's way darker, but I mean, even the Annabelle doll.
Yeah, it's true. And I can tell you,
Like,
facts are facts. And I can just tell you that we've moved 100 times since we've been together. And we bring ours with us. And there's new ones usually where we go. So,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's insane. I just met a girl, oh God, what, 2 nights ago now? And even she's like, my last house was haunted. This house is haunted, but this house is nothing like the last house. So it's just it's interesting.
And they're
Um
not gonna be the same. They're not gonna be the same.
no.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's always going to look different,
And
always.
it's not always scary. I have
No.
knockety knock knock, but I have yet to be scared.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of stuff, heard a lot of things, done a lot of things. I'm not scared. So it's not always scary.
And I'm usually not either. The only time, that I get uncomfortable is if I have to sleep by myself. But that's because I'm vulnerable in my sleep and I'm like, but I mean, stuff has still woken me up before.
It's okay. You don't complain about my snoring. I don't mind.
Yeah. I can.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, that's what I was leading to. I had a dream. I think it was last night. And I'm a big dream person. I had a dream that I was in like a haunted building and like I was asking questions to what was supposed to be like a little boy and like about what happened to him. And he was shutting those lights off and I was like, "Oh, you want us to leave?" And he shut them off even more and that was like I was afraid in that moment. I was like, "Got to go."
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
But I'm not usually like I mean, you and I have investigated several places.
The most afraid that I've been on an investigation was that goddamn raccoon. That raccoon was possessed.
Let's really briefly cuz we're going to have a whole Gettysburg episode, but we were in Gettysburg and we were investigating one of the bridges there. And as we're investigating, a raccoon comes around the corner and starts walking right at us, like right at us.
Someday we'll share that video.
Yeah, I have it. I have the video and the EVP because remember we got an EVP in that moment
Mhm,
too.
mhm, mhm,
Laughing
mhm.
at us.
Yeah,
That was rude.
yeah. Yes. Yep.
But yeah, no, he just kept waddling our way.
And remember, he was so scrawny and mangy. I'm like, he's got rabies.
You're like, your daddy's gonna kill me if you get bit. You haven't had the rabies vaccine yet. Like, oh my god. Ah, Lord. Well, the next kind of things that I wanted to talk about were terms. Um, there are so many different terms that go into the paranormal field, and I just kind of picked some. I tried to pick some that were important, and some others that we might mention down the road or anything like that. But there's so many. I know that I missed a ton. So as far as some of the terms that we'll talk about, intelligent. So, an intelligent haunting versus residual haunting, they are different things. So, intelligent haunting is when a ghost or spirit is aware of themselves and their surroundings and can interact with people. But you're going to see this with communication, with touching. You're going to hear this in EVPs, which I'll talk about in a little bit. The flashlight response. I know people have seen this where, you loosen the flashlight and you ask a question and turns on, it's yes, off, it's no. Knocking. I mean, if you're asking a question and you're receiving responses reliably to your
Reliably. Yeah.
questions,
That's the important part.
yes, reliably,
Yeah.
because you can you can have a fluke. It could be something in the walls, a pipe or something, it's got to be I'm getting answer after answer after answer to my questions. That would be an intelligent response, an intelligent haunt. Residual, however, is an energy or spirit repeating events from the past. So this is going to be like a tape recorder. It lacks intelligence or consciousness. It's like hearing footsteps that make the same lap around the room at the same time of night, right? So It's like, oh God, it's 10 o'clock. There it goes. Starts in the one bedroom, goes to the hall, goes through the kitchen, yada, yada, yada. And it does it repeatedly.
Yeah, it's very much sort of related to that stone tape theory. Um, are oh, you made a face. You don't know what I'm
I
talking
made a
about?
face. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. So they're saying science is working on it, but they're saying that there are certain types of stone that hold energy.
Is
And
this like limestone and stuff where
yes,
it helps
granite.
encourage? Okay.
Yes, yeah, all of those. Yes, all of those
Okay.
things. And then they just play it over and over again. That's where
Mhm.
you oftentimes are in the haunted woods where nobody's really scared because we know it's going to happen because it happens, every Thursday or every
Right.
night at 8 o'clock or
Yeah.
every summer or yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
just what that is. It's just replaying over and over again. Yeah,
Yes.
like your favorite
Yep.
movie.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's actually, I mean, I've even watched some episodes of my one show where they catch it and they catch like it's not responding to anything, but I think it was like in response to like I think again an item. I think it was like a watch or something that the owner had and it would just like make the same lap. And
Did he just hock a loogie?
don't say that to me.
We're trying to be so
I'll
good.
I'll vomit on air.
No, mucus. No, no. We're not
Uh,
scared of ghosts or demons, but we don't like the mucus.
no, that's where I draw the line. I draw the line there. So, that is intelligent versus residual. We also have the term apparition. This is a supernatural appearance of a person, animal, or object. An anomaly is something unexplainable, and an entity is just a vague term that's applied to a being. Uh, this,
Anomaly is also unique to itself, right? That's sort of what anomaly an anomaly in regular life is
yeah.
like. Oh, well, all redheads are bitches except for Endora. She's lovely.
Lovely.
That would be the anomaly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are just three that it's used in daily spiritual investigations and things like that. So if you're ever watching shows, you'll definitely hear those come up. Very, very common. A haunt, I already said this word probably several times
Mm,
in this podcast alone. A haunt is the act of a ghost.
I'm sorry. I have to take my dogs to the pound. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Okay, so a haunt, I know I've already said this several times in this episode, but a haunt is the act of a ghost visiting or inhabiting a place. It's the activities of the ghost in the place. A haunt can also be a poltergeist. Paranormal Activity is a beautiful example of a poltergeist. So, a poltergeist is a type of ghost that's said to cause unexplained noises and physical disturbance, i.e., moving objects, slamming doors, opening cabinets, and so on and so forth. Have you ever had a poltergeist?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I mean, there's been plenty of hauntings and plenty of hearings on, but I don't think so.
Have you ever, I can't think of the term off the top of my head right now, where you just have like your keys disappear for a day or two and then they show back up and you're like, where the hell have you been?
Yeah. I swear it was that little bastard with the triangle head. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I
Oh my
swear it
God.
was his goal to make me late for work every night. I swear it
Ugh.
was. Yeah.
I I feel like I've only had that happen maybe once or twice in my life, but I also haven't lived in haunted locations like you have either. So, Spirit. Spirit is another term, the non-physical part of a being, aka the soul. A wraith. A wraith is a ghost or ghost-like image of someone, especially one seen shortly before or after their death.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
I didn't either.
I've never
Yeah.
used that term in my life.
I haven't either. I mean, I've heard the term obviously, but I've never I think when I've heard the term wraith, it's been in a more negative aspect. Um,
I feel like that too.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, that was a wraith." Like, I yeah, I don't
Unsure.
know.
Don't
Yeah.
know.
Elemental. Oh, okay. So this is where things get interesting. I first learned about elemental, I think it was Amy Bruni. They went and visited a location and they talk about this elemental. So an elemental is apparently it's occult traditions. It's a supernatural being associated with an element of nature, so earth, air, fire, water. From what I understand, elementals, I mean, obviously they're not human spirits,
Never
so they
have been.
don't
Yeah.
yeah, they don't have that empathy or any of our human emotions. They are protecting the earth and that's their job and they're going to do it. If you're hurting the earth, if you're hurting their land, they're coming for you from what I understand. Kind of badass. It's kind of badass.
I'm not mad at it. They're not going to do anything to me. I respect it. I
Yeah.
have respect for that.
Yeah. Banshee. Another one that haven't really heard very often, but this is a female spirit that's said to foretell a death by wailing or screaming.
Yeah, she's her culture is generally Celtic, but not
I think I
necessarily
saw that.
strictly. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she
I we
belongs to
should
a family in general. I'll do Banshee. Yeah, I
I
will.
was
I
gonna say
love
we
it.
should do an
Yeah.
episode on that. Let's do
Yeah.
it. This is one of my favorites. Mimic. A being that imitates or copies the appearance, behavior, or speech of another.
How is that different than a doppelganger?
That's a great question. Let me actually pull up. Because wouldn't a mimic let me don't start me lying. Hold on. Yeah, pull that up for me, Dr. Google. Okay, that's what I thought. So a mimic is someone or something that closely imitates or copies another, while a doppelganger is a person who looks strikingly similar.
What? A doppelganger is a person?
Yes.
That sounds not right.
Have you ever seen Vampire Diaries?
No. That sounds like teeny bopper show.
It is. The
I
originals the originals is so much better.
don't know
But
why I'm acting like that because those supernatural boys are my boys. I don't know
listen,
why I'm
listen.
acting that way. Okay, sorry.
Lickable. I love it.
I mean, I ain't doing no licking, but you can lick if you want.
They're in their 40s. It's fine. It's a little over my age limit, but
I
I'd make it work for Jensen Ackles.
listen. I'm just saying. No. Oh my god. That's those boys are jailbait to me. I'm just saying.
Oh, I love them. Oh,
Castiel was my oh my god. Why are you so nerdy and cute? Ugh, I can't stand it.
I can't.
Okay.
So yes, a doppelganger is like it's like kind of like a weird twin kind of concept, I guess.
I don't think
Like
that's right. I think Google's lying. I
I'm
think it's supernatural in nature. I don't think
I
that's
mean it's supposed to have like supernatural like behind it. Like it's like okay, so I I see you, you see me, but you go to Japan and you're like, "You look just like one of my best friends. Like, it's literally, like, that striking, like, "Oh my god, like, this is you, but it's not."
Okay.
Does that make
Hmm.
sense?
It does, but I think it's wrong, but that's all right. We'll do a doppelganger one and
We'll
figure
do a
it out.
doppelganger one and figure it
Mhm.
out.
Mhm. Yep, I'm into it.
So the next one, another one that I learned from Amy Bruni, this was crazy. An egregore. Egregore. It's a non-physical entity or thought form that arises from the collective thoughts, emotions, and beliefs of a distinct group of individuals. This is typically created by a group rather than an individual.
Wait, is this the Thomas experiment?
Are you talking about with Amy?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. So
Yeah.
Amy Bruni and Adam Berry have a show named Kindred Spirits. On one of their episodes, 10 out of 10 recommend. Go watch it. But
Shout out to Amy and Adam. Hi guys. We
we
love
love you.
you.
On one of their episodes, they come across, I think he's supposed to be like a little boy in the episode. I would need to rewatch it, but they learn that this wasn't necessarily a human spirit. It was something that consistent group like mentality brought about. So it's a thought form. And so they were able to come up with a different story and talk about it in the house. And then they were started receiving intelligent responses to the story that they created. That was crazy to me.
Yeah, it was really crazy. Yeah. I didn't and I still don't really understand it. But I mean, I know what the Thomas experiment is and I know how it came
Yes.
about. But so they made up someone
Mhm.
and then they made up stories about him
Yeah.
and then they started, was it EVPs?
No, it was something else. What did they use? Was it Spirit Box?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I think it was
That sounds
Spirit
yeah,
Box.
that sounds right.
Remind me to talk about Estes method too later this episode.
Oh, we love that.
We love
Yeah,
that.
we love that. Yeah, anyway.
So something similar to this would be the tulpa, which apparently is similar to golems. I don't know what a golem is. I haven't done that research. A
It's based
tulpa.
in Judaism, a golem.
Okay, so a
Yeah.
tulpa is based in Buddhist tradition. So maybe it's like just similar but different religions
I mean,
then?
like every culture has a different name for ghosts, but every
Yeah,
culture has a ghost.
yeah,
So,
true.
yeah, yeah.
So tulpas are thought forms brought into existence through intense concentration and belief. The reason why I specified with the egregore is because tulpas are usually by an individual rather than a group.
Mhm.
Someone mentions that a tulpa is a pissed off egregore that has become obsessive and more, oh god, this is such an easy word, autonomous. Did I say that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, well, I did the research for egregore, and then I saw tulpa come up, and I was like, what the hell is a tulpa? And then I saw that's a thought form, and I'm like, I don't understand.
Slender Man.
Like,
Just think every time I hear Tulpa, I think Slender Man because he was literally created
ooh,
online. Like, yeah.
yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
But he was by one person, wasn't he?
It started out that way, and then you know
And
how
then
the
it grew.
internet do you know
Yeah.
how they do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, mhm.
A shadow is a spiritual manifestation. The exact understanding is unknown. There are many different theories. I left this vague on purpose because we will be doing an episode. But stay tuned for that. I'm so excited for that one. That's, oh my gosh.
I
That
mean,
was,
I feel like this episode is creating a lot of episodes.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
We're
I'm like,
this
we
is
can
like
do this. We can do that. Like I don't already have 100 shows planned out already. Like
Join Selene and we will tell you all about all of these things.
yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. So, demon is the next one that I threw on here. So, supernatural malevolent spirit. It's important to note this is not a human spirit. Not human. Not human, not human.
Never was.
Never was.
No.
I think I actually talk a little more about them in the Shadow People because I like to differentiate. There are certain people in the paranormal field and supernatural world in general who, something bad happens and they're like, demon! And I'm like, mm.
I mean, we know who that is. Just say it. Scream and pee your pants. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
seriously.
Yeah.
There are plenty of malevolent spirits that were humans. There are bad people who died. I think it's very important to distinguish between a demon versus a malevolent spirit. There are bad people who died. There are angry spirits, some of them rightfully so. But I
Yeah.
mean, an angry spirit can still be harmful. They can still not.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Okay. Sorry. I don't know why that's happening. Okay.
No, that's fine. It is what it is.
Can I put my computer on airplane mode? Is that a thing?
Okay, isn't it a little weird that I'm talking about this specific term and it starts happening though?
Wait, what? Yeah. What? Oh my god.
Out of all the terms I've gone through so far, that's crazy.
Well, we're women, so we don't run and scream and pee our pants. So
Yeah,
even if it were true.
literally. Literally.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I
The
mean,
likelihood of coming across a demon is just not, it's not, it's so rare. It's so rare. It exists. It's very real, but it's so rare.
I'm just saying if you were an asshole when you were alive, chances are really good you're going to be an asshole when you die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which also goes into the investigation aspect, which we're about to get into in a moment. Boundary setting. Boundary setting.
Mm-hmm. It's very important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the last three terms that I want to talk about the clairs, I want to talk about psychic, and I want to talk about medium. As far as the clairs go, the clairs are intuitive senses or psychic abilities. I'm sure a majority of people have heard about these. Clairvoyance is the ability to see. Clairaudience is the ability to hear. Clairsentience is the ability to feel. Claircognizance is the ability to know. And clairalience is the ability to smell. How are these used? I'm so glad you asked.
Did I miss a cue? I'm sorry.
That's cute. No, I made my own cue. It was my cue, so I stopped saying so and so much.
That's
I'm
awesome.
working on it. How are they used? Psychics use these a lot. So a psychic contains a broader range of spiritual abilities. They do use the clairs, depending on what clairs that they are able to manifest. Some people can only do clairvoyance. Some people can only do clairaudience. Some people have a mix and match of one, two, three, all five, yada yada. Psychics cover a variety of topics: predicting the future, mind reading, message receiving. Psychics are usually the people that, you're going and sitting with and they're reading you, right? They're reading you and maybe even your spirit guides rather than mediums who primarily communicate with spirits through a range of psychic abilities and channeling. So mediums are going to be more of, I see dead people. You know, I want to note all mediums are psychics, but not all psychics are mediums. Beautiful. Questions, comments, concerns?
No, I just no.
Corrections?
No. No corrections. No. Yeah, I mean all those things are true. And they might you're right. That was a very important point that just because you're a psychic that doesn't make you
A medium.
a medium.
Yeah.
And channeling, we should probably do an episode on that too.
Yes. I thought about that.
I have been told not to channel humans, which is odd to me, but I don't
I
know.
thought it was higher beings. I
No,
know
they
people talk
want
about
you to.
channeling
Yeah, no. We're talking
angels, I
about
thought.
our girl that we took classes with,
Yes.
and I asked her why
Mhm.
shouldn't we channel people? And she was like, absolutely not. No way. But she wouldn't tell me why. So I was
Well,
kind
I
of
wonder if they can
frustrated
get
with that.
stuck.
I
I don't
mean,
know. It's just a thought.
I don't feel like anybody's going to stay stuck in me too long. Well,
Oh my god.
what I meant by that is that I'm kind of handy capable, so I don't feel like
Oh
they're
my
gonna come in
god.
here and be yeah, they're
Ugh.
gonna be like, ow, got it.
Ow! Did she take her meds today?
Get up off the couch and take those meds.
Oh my god. Uh, ow. I also want to mention, not ow, but oh, I also, I also want to mention, um, if you are interested in becoming a psychic medium, there are classes you can take. I know we mentioned that we took a class, so you can learn mediumship. It's not something, I mean, some people are born with more natural tendencies for it, but you can train your mind and your body and your being overall to understand what's going on in your surroundings on a spiritual level. I should have added Reiki in here as well. Reiki is a great thing to talk about, but
Yeah, you should talk about it because I don't know anything about it at all.
I don't know much about it either. Yeah, I know it's very spiritual and hits limits that I can't even begin to comprehend.
Yeah.
So people love it. I did the
I know a girl, we can get her on our podcast. I know a Reiki girl. She does animal Reiki. Yeah.
oh, yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Reiki, by the way, to be a Reiki master, you have to take classes. So being a Reiki is not something where, you take one class and you're like, I'm a Reiki master. I know what I'm doing. Me. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is just because you take the class don't mean you aced it.
Yes,
I mean,
correct.
everybody can bounce a basketball, but not everybody is Michael Jordan.
Right.
I feel
Reiki is
like you came
very,
into that
I
class and
mean,
you were like bam, bam, bam. You were like a lightning rod. You did so amazing, and I'm over here going.
this is not Reiki, by the way. This is the mediumship class. I want to make that very clear. I know like nothing about Reiki.
Yeah,
Mediumship, yes. I
very
excel
different.
at mediumship.
Yeah, you really do. I can do it, but it takes a lot, and I'm not very specific. I don't know. I knew that lady was just cheating on her husband though. I just vomited that all over her, and she was like, we're getting divorced."
Gosh, I swear. I swear we're in separation.
And to be fair, that was mostly Max. That wasn't me.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. It's amazing. By the way, if you practice mediumship, make sure you stay respectful with it. There are rules to mediumship as well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You don't just read people out and out in the wild. Okay, we're not doing that.
Yeah, people don't like it anyway. They're not gonna like it if
No,
you do that.
no. Well, a lot of people don't accept it.
Yeah.
They just don't.
It's, yeah, there is a girl. Well, I don't think she's on TV anymore, but I don't have cable. I just stream. But
Same.
there is a girl that would just like walk up to people in the wild and just be like, "Hey, listen, I have to tell you, there's an old lady, blah 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 blah." Like she would do that not only on camera, but she don't know these people.
Right.
Like what? And then you just say it, and then you just leave it.
Yeah.
She says she loves you. Okay, bye. I have to go
Okay.
get my pot roast now.
Like, yeah, literally. Like,
No, no, please don't.
yeah, I can't. Well, we'll do episodes on that. Maybe we'll get our medium friend in and oh, she would be so amazing. Oh, we need to do that. We
Yeah,
need to do that.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe then I can grind her down and be like, "Why can't you channel people? Please tell me."
Yeah, let's talk about it. Spooky and yeah. Well, on to paranormal investigations. Be skeptical. Be skeptical. Be skeptical. It's okay to be skeptical. It's important to be skeptical. Do your research on the locations. If you're bringing a psychic medium in, maybe don't tell them anything. I know a lot of people will blindfold their mediums to get them there and get first impressions that way. Hell, some people just get impressions and they're throwing it out there before they even hit the location. I
Mhm,
mean,
mhm.
that's amazing. But be skeptical, do your research, locations, items, people, land, land, land. We have a dark history in America. Not that everywhere else doesn't either, but land, research the land. Equipment wise, oh my God, there's so much equipment. I guess I'll start with um, the ghost and spirit box because that goes into the Estes method, so I don't want to forget about that. The ghost or spirit box, ghost box, spirit box, people kind of use it interchangeably. This is a device that scans radio frequencies, and it's said that spirits can manipulate the frequencies into words. One of the ways that these ghost boxes are used is with what's called the Estes method. So, this is where one person will sit and they've got noise canceling headphones on, plugged into that spirit box, and they're just listening. And I mean, it's for people who haven't used this, all you're hearing is like
So annoying.
it's so obnoxious, honestly. Like it's so obnoxious. And you can tell it's radio frequencies because you'll get the occasional like ooh, ooh, like you'll hear
Mm.
people on the radio talking. But it is very, very apparent for the most part when a spirit communicates through the spirit box. So someone's sitting and listening with their noise canceling headphones on while someone is either across the room, in a different part of the house, and asking questions that the other person obviously can't hear. So they're answering said questions depending on what they're hearing from that spirit box. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is. It's super cool. We've got one we can share from that attic. That guy
Yes.
in the attic.
At
Jerk.
Gettysburg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely share that. But doing the Estes method, you and I have not had um a lot of success with. But the ghost box,
Um,
we definitely have had really good
yes.
success with. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've had it without the noise canceling headphones and getting responses, but just letting it play out. We did. It was in that one house in Gettysburg.
Oh yeah, his ass was chatty. Yeah,
He was
he wanted us
mad.
out.
Literally.
Yeah,
He told us, didn't he say get the fuck out?
yeah, and he also called me a bitch.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
That was amazing. That
Yeah,
was so funny.
yeah.
I was sitting there, I was like, oh my God. And you're like, I know you're not talking to me that way. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he did it. He did it, and he did it more than once, and we can definitely share that
yeah.
if you guys want it, you could
Yeah,
definitely share it.
absolutely.
It's crystal clear. Yeah.
Crystal clear. I know I have it somewhere. Oh, I bet it's in. I either recorded it, like video recorded,
We
or
did.
I had audio recording
You
going. I thought
definitely
I
shared
video
it. I
recorded.
think that you video recorded it, and
Okay.
because I remember Uber was, should I say Uber? I guess I should. I guess,
It's not his real name.
he was, he was.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Selene and Endora, not our real names. Respect that. We have lives, people.
It's true, but anyway, he was pacing. I remember he was pacing, and I was like, "Stop it, it's not Florida
Oh,
Creek."
yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
Yeah. Other equipment, let's see, voice recordings. So you'll hear this EVP is electronic voice phenomenon. So this is when, you can do it through your phone. You can actually have a voice recorder. It's just when you're hearing a voice come through that you didn't hear with your physical ears. That's going to be an EVP. So, if you're like, "What's your name?" "What's your name?" And then you don't hear anything, but you play back the recording and you hear, "Tony." Guess what? Congratulations, you got an EVP.
It's so exciting to get them, though. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it is.
I've literally, when we went to Marietta and I was just walking up and down the hall, just recording. I wasn't saying anything.
Oh man, yeah. It was like, stop it.
I didn't hear it. You heard it at first, and I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "I'm sorry." I'm like 3 floors up now, but I'm like, "I'm sorry."
He's like, listen, I just put the kids to bed. Quit running down the hallway.
Oh, it's so exciting,
Mm.
and we've gotten a decent amount of EVPs.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
think
have
that's
many.
probably what we've had the most success with if we're talking, like, actual equipment use.
I have to agree.
Yeah. There's video cameras, so what you see on a lot of the paranormal shows is night vision and the thermographic. So the thermographic is just reading air temperatures. So you can tell. You can tell whether that's a cold anomaly or a heat anomaly. Um and you're like, "Oh, that wasn't there 2 seconds ago and now there's a whole human standing in the hallway." Great. Just from it being freezing or burning up on that camera. It's actually really interesting. I
It
know.
is. I wish we had. Go podcast. Maybe we can
Go
record one
podcast.
later.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, I wish that we had one. That would be fun.
You know who's had really good success with that from what I've seen is Project Fear. Used to be Destination Fear, guys. Now they're Project Fear on YouTube. Go watch them. They're also good.
Yeah.
But they had really good. I don't remember which location it was, but they were outside and they scanned the building, and you could very clearly see a, like, person walk by the window. It is important to note that they were at a location that's easily breaking inable. What's the word I'm looking for?
Illegal.
Yes. Yes.
Which
So it
we do not encourage or recommend.
no.
Mhm.
However, it does happen. It's always a possibility. You always have to be safe when you're going to some of these locations.
I mean, and safe from like actual things. Safe from
Yes,
like not like
yes.
ethereal
Animals,
things.
people,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
safe animals, people, I mean,
No railings, broken railings, loose
yes!
railings,
Floorboards,
floorboards,
like
stairs. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
yes. There are lots of different things that can go wrong, so be safe going to these places. EMF readings, electromagnetic field readings. It measures electrical activity. This can include with the human brain and body, as well as appliances, power lines, and other sources. Not every time that you get an EMF reading is it a ghost. I'm going to repeat that. Not every time you get an EMF reading is it a ghost. If you have high EMF readings in your house, this can be damaging to your body. This can include hallucinations, headaches, fatigue, skin sensations, sleep disturbances, concentration, and memory problems. A lot of this can come across as a haunting. I have seen where people thought that they were having a haunting, and you get those EMF readings, and you're like, "Oh no, your house just has very high EMF and you're feeling it. You're
Mhm.
feeling it."
Yeah, they're calling I think they call that a fear box when you have
Oh,
like a room that has all of your where all of the electricity and all of the
yeah.
things come out of. I think that they call that a fear box. And it triggers you. It like you can't help it. It's just the
Yeah.
way your body reacts
It's
to
just
it.
reacting.
Mm.
Yeah, 100%. So, you know, if you're walking around your house or walking around a location, just keep that in mind. It can spike with power lines, electrical sources. I mean, it even spikes with cell phones. So if you're using it, make sure you don't have the cell phone in the same hand or anywhere close to it.
Yeah, and you definitely should do a sweep before if you're going to use it
Yes.
during. If you're going to
Yeah,
use it
that's a
during,
great point.
yeah, you
Yeah.
should do a sweep before so you know if there's
Mhm.
a fear box in there, you know where it is.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
yeah. So if you get an EVP spike out in the back 40, that doesn't mean it's the fear box. That means,
Yeah.
yeah, there might be something going on. So,
Yeah. Agreed. SLS camera is another amazing piece of equipment.
I
I know,
want it
it's
so bad.
amazing. So this uses the same technology as like if you're playing Xbox and you're doing the movements and everything and your Xbox is reading your movements. It's a structured light sensor. It projects invisible infrared laser grids over a wide field of view. So it builds a 3D model and has the ability to detect humanoid bodies. Super cool. And from what I've seen, I haven't seen one where it's like, "Oh, that's a tree," like, casting a human, like, standing there. Like, you know what I mean? From what I have seen, even things that are kind of shaped like a human doesn't pick up, if that makes sense. Am I
Yeah,
making
no,
sense?
yeah, I got you.
Okay. There are also just normal laser grids. So lasers that are just shooting, they'll shoot it down a hallway, onto a wall, whatever that might be.
I have a hard time reading those. Can
I
you
do
read
too.
those? Yeah, okay.
Nope. No. This is usually when, you can see a shadow break the laser, and I do have a
I
difficult
mean, you
time.
can. I can't.
No, same.
Somebody else can, but
Somebody
not me.
can,
Yeah.
not me. I'm like they're like, "Oh, did you see that?" And I'm like, "No.
Not a
No,
thing. I didn't see
I
a
did
damn thing.
not."
Yeah.
There's the dead bell. I don't know, I might be wrong. This might be a newer thing. Do you know what the dead bell is?
I've never heard of this ever.
So, it's a bell, and Amy has used this in her investigations, but you'll ask a question and it'll, like, ring the bell.
What?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. So it's like
ding
knocking,
ding
but, like,
dings. I need service bell? What kind of bell?
it's like it's like The one that I've seen is like a huge like box, and then it's got the bell on top.
Unsure. Don't know anything about it.
It was really cool. I
Yeah.
had never that was the
It
first
sounds
time,
cool.
so I don't know if it's new, I don't know if
Is it like the flashlight thing only with a bell? Or no?
it's like knocking, but with a bell.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, knock once for yes, knock twice for no. Like it's the same theory. Um, but yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, let's try that.
The Ovulus, this is another super popular one. It's a device that contains a database of words and syllables. Changes in temperature or magnetic field can caused by spirits can draw an auditory response from the device. So this is the device that you'll see them holding. It's quiet, it's nothing's going on, and it's like prison, body, cell. Like it's just kind of throwing out those words
Hmm.
rather than the spirit box that's scanning those frequencies, so you're hearing that.
I've not used one of those.
I
I
haven't
had
either.
some little crappy thing on my phone, but it wasn't very good. I didn't. I was like, this is
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I paid $4.99 for that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I wanted it to work so bad, but it didn't.
Oh, the next two things I have on here, Ouija boards and pendulums.
I just bought a new Ouija board yesterday.
I wanted to include them because we kind of talked about this. They get a lot of bad rap, and I'm not saying it's wrong for that, but they are communication devices, and just like any other communication device, can be used improperly, and they can open doorways that should be closed. So, it is a communication device. All communication devices should you need to know what you're doing and be safe using them.
You need to be protected and you need to be
Yes.
respectful.
Yes. Well,
Um,
I actually have that down here too.
yeah.
Um, I threw in dowsing rods on here. Dowsing rods are
You're
the
really good at that one. You're really good at that one. Yeah.
that was crazy. I actually probably need to get new ones though, but dowsing rods are these like metal rods. A lot of people use them to find water sources. We used it in Marietta for communication.
At
That's
the
also a great
Lafayette.
video.
At the Lafayette
Yes.
Hotel, which by the way,
Yes.
I fucking love. I love that place. I've been there like 5 times. I love it so much. Yeah.
But your first time was when we went, right? Or had you been before that?
No, yeah. Uber and I went there
Oh.
a couple of times before. And then they had some kind of didn't they have a to do there? Some kind of festival or
Yeah, because we
conference or
went
something.
for it was like one of the spooky
I
conferences.
think so, yeah.
And we walked
Oh, that's
through.
right. Because then we
Yeah.
snuck in the basement. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We did that. That was good.
Because it was gonna cost like $100 for us to do the tour or something crazy.
Those tours are like if it's your first time to a town and they're going to
Mhm.
take you around a few places and you can get your bearings and get some stories and things like that, that's fine. Personally, I like to go in cold. I like to know nothing
Yeah.
and then
I
look
do
it up
too.
later. Yeah.
I do too. I feel like then I'm not looking for something, if that makes sense.
Right. Yes.
Um, Cold spots, a lot of people note cold spots when going into haunted locations. Listen, this isn't always a guarantee. It can be. It can be a good sign, but it's not always a guarantee that it's a ghost. So, again, keeping your environment and everything else in mind.
And your person in mind also.
Yeah.
Um I mean, everybody that goes with me knows if I'm feeling a cold spot, it's a fucking cold spot because I'm of a particular age and I'm hot a
Yeah.
lot. And I'm hot all the time. So if I feel a cold spot, listen, we need to pay attention. But
Yeah.
I work with girls that are freezing all the time. Like they would not be the ones I would look to.
Right.
Be like, hey, do you think there's a cold spot right here? No, because
Right.
they're cold all the time. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, ectoplasm. I don't know much about ectoplasm. It's a viscous material believed to be residue of a ghostly visitation. There's a lot. Didn't the Fox sisters kind of establish? Was it them who established ectoplasm, or am I? I know they were the first, like, kind of spiritual.
Yeah, like cracking their toes and shit, doing weird shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't think it was always fake. I think they made it fake because people wanted.
right.
Yeah, I mean that's just my opinion. Obviously, we
Yeah,
weren't alive then, but
right.
yeah.
Well, the embellishment is what then. I mean, it'll ruin you. It'll ruin you.
I've been told that the spider webby feelings across, you might get it across your
Yeah,
face or
I've
on
had
your
it before.
arm,
Yeah.
or I've been told that that is ectoplasm.
Oh.
I don't have anything to prove that. That's what I've been told.
See, I think I again, I don't know much about ectoplasm. I thought that ectoplasm showed up in photographs.
Does it?
I
Oh,
thought.
wait, is that what psychic photographs are? Is that what that is? Oh, I didn't
I
think
don't
that. I thought that
know.
was just our energy. Is that not real? I don't know.
No, I think that's different. I think, like, the aura photos are different, if
Okay.
that's what you're talking about.
Yes. Yeah.
I think ectoplasm usually shows up as, like, white or green maybe on camera. I don't know. Don't
Unsure.
start me lying. I might be lying.
Sounds like an episode. Just saying.
Literally. Oh, I didn't add in here orbs.
You mean dust? Is that what you meant?
No, literally. I listen, I can't see what a lot of other people see with the orbs. I can't do it. I'm bad at it. I'm bad at pictures in general, as you know. But
Listen, I have a relative. I'm not going to say who it is, but I have a relative that thinks that every little raindrop or piece of dust or like is something. And you can
yeah.
tell the difference. You can tell the difference because it's not a
Yes.
little dot in the middle, it's a spark in the middle, or I don't know. Crazy
Yeah.
shit that I don't understand and I can't see. So,
Yeah. The
sorry.
only the only time my god, my voice broke. The only time that I think I potentially got the orb on camera, the only orb that I'm aware of, was in Gettysburg, and we were in the I think it was, like, the first house that we went into, and I was like, "Hey, we're gonna take a picture. Come join the picture with me." And you took 2 pictures. The first one had, like, the orb above me, and then the second one didn't.
I
And
think
that's the
I
only
have
one that I'm
I
aware
have a
of.
recollection of that, but it's very vague. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was the first night I got touched. Remember, I was standing there and it, like, grazed my pinky, and I'm like, "What the?"
I was off doing stuff with Uber, and then I come in, and you're laying in the girl's death spot. I'm like,
Well,
what is happening?
yeah, I did that too. I did that too.
More. What are you doing? Get out of there.
That was a surreal experience.
Yeah.
Like, the stuff that I was seeing and experiencing in that moment was surreal.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Mhm.
As far as, like, the rest of investigation goes, though, we've talked about a lot of it. One note I want to make: try asking uncommon questions. People are always asking about their death, their time in prison, their time in an asylum, so on and so forth. Ask something unique. They don't want to be. Do you want to answer the same questions over and over and over again? I'd get bored. I
Yeah.
like to talk. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's super important. Um, it's just it kind of brings more to the table, right?
It's a really nice idea. It's and it's nice because it makes the question a little harder.
Mhm.
So if you're using a ghost box, and you're like, what color was your mama's hair?
Right.
And then
Right.
you hear blonde, you're like,
Right.
oh snap! Look what we did. Yeah,
Was she blonde? Now we gotta go look.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's excellent. That's excellent
Yeah.
advice.
And when you're doing research, make sure you're looking at like I feel like this is such common sense, but make sure you're looking at credible sources. The library, old historical records, like
And if you're in a historical town, there's 100 people that studied just to tell you about it. So you can
yes.
talk to a lot
Go
of
talk to
people.
historians.
Hmm. Yeah, well,
Absolutely.
I mean, Gettysburg is like our favorite place, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many people in Gettysburg that literally study so that they can drive you around on a bus and tell you all about what you're looking
Yeah.
at. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
can talk to so many people that know actual things that actually happened. Yeah.
Yes. Factual information. It's so important. It's so important.
Hmm.
We don't want to dishonor people and be disrespectful and stuff. So,
Never. Even if you were a jerk, I still
yes.
we still don't want to.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I know I already mentioned this. It's easy to pick apart the paranormal, especially when you're watching some of these paranormal shows. You should be skeptical. You should be skeptical. Not everything is a ghost.
Well, and
Not everything's a
your
ghost.
brain is literally wired to find answers. So,
Yeah.
like um if you're looking at something and you think it's a face,
Mhm.
chances are pretty good it's not really a face.
Well, yeah, because your brain seeks that out.
It's called pareidolia. I mean, y'all can look it up, but it really is just your brain searching for
Mhm.
patterns. So that I look at that and I see that's Selene.
Yes.
It's not that other name I was getting ready to say.
Right.
But I mean, is this a face or is it a pizza?
Yeah.
Is this Jesus on this piece of toast? Is this Mary and this,
Yeah.
ice cream sundae? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
It's very important to distinguish. There are a lot of unexplained supernatural, paranormal, s- on and on and on and on things that happen in our world that we don't even know about. But there are also natural explanations as well. Our brains do work in certain ways. I know in my research I try to incorporate that if that's a possibility. Um I know some of the quantum stuff that I'll go into in an episode and even shadow people. I think there was some stuff for shadow people that includes how your brain works as well. So there are natural explanations as well, and that's okay. It's okay.
mhm.
If it's explainable, it's explainable. I mean,
Listen,
sometimes those pipes in the walls just gotta take a beat.
there is just as much value in discovering that it's not something
Yeah.
as in discovering that it is.
Yeah, that's
Recently,
science.
something happened to my partner, and immediately I was like, "You just got a new battery in your car."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I did a little more digging, and maybe that's not what happened, but that was literally we've been doing this so long that we jump to what's not
Right.
it first. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to rule it out. I mean, that's basic science, like, otherwise you're just doing confirmation bias, and
Yeah.
that's not good
And that's
practice.
not your experience either. Just
Yeah.
repeating what somebody else said or seeing something because somebody told you it was there, is not the same as it's so you will love it when you discover your first thing. It
Yeah.
just makes you like, I want more. I want to do more.
Yeah,
I want
it's
to see
like,
more.
"Oh
I
my
want to learn
god,
more. Yeah.
I can't explain this. There is no explanation." You know? You're following someone into another room and they disappear, and you're like, "What the fuck was that?"
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm hearing voices, I'm seeing things,
Shocking.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, and when you can't explain it, it's like when I was being tapped and I got tapped awake and I'm like, "Oh,
That's okay. That's okay.
It's fine. I'll cut that out.
Back that ass up.
Back that ass up.
Okay.
And Endora is having restless leg syndrome. And then I'm awakening more and it's still happening. And I'm like, she's not moving. And I'm being tapped. Like, stop. We gotta save that one.
Okay,
That
okay,
still
okay.
gives me chills. That
Okay.
gives me chills.
That was crazy. All the hair on the back of my neck just stood up. Just talking
Yeah,
about
no.
it. Okay.
I literally, oh my God. The last thing I have on here for the first episode is keeping a positive mindset. You know, negative mindsets can cause impressions. If you have so many people coming into a space believing that there's a demon, it can cause negative entities to form or invade the space.
Or become, interested in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So it's important keeping a positive mindset, setting boundaries, keeping the space clean. And I know we said this too. Treat them like humans if they were human. Treat them like humans and stay respectful. I actually put on my notes, stay fucking respectful in all caps.
Yeah.
Wanted to emphasize that.
Listen, I know there's people that come in and get results from being hostile.
Mhm.
What do they call that? What do they call that?
Antagonizing?
Yes. Why? Why are you doing that? Because you want him to be
Yeah.
pissed off? Like, I don't come home and do that because I'm not trying to hear that shit. So
Right.
why are you doing it here?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear that? Do you want him to come at you like that? Because that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
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 If he was an axe murderer, you still don't want to do it.
Right.
Are you shaming him? He's been dead for 100 years. He doesn't give a shit what you think about what he did. He don't care.
Literally. Literally.
I mean,
He's like, and I'd fucking do it again.
yeah. Yeah. I'll do it to you. Come in here again.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So stay respectful, set boundaries, stay respectful. Oh, and stay respectful. Thanks. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Listen, that's just what we think. You should tell us what you think and things that have happened to you. And maybe stuff that we didn't know that much about that we mentioned anyway, you might know a shit ton about. So
absolutely.
Tell them where they can find us.
You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram. We are the Chamber of Shadows. We also have an email. It's thechamberofshadows@gmail.com. I would love to have an episode of telling listener stories. I think that would be so much fun.
Me too. And I think that you guys should know that we will always come from a place of belief. So if you feel like you've told this story to people, your family, your honey, your, I don't know, coworkers, if you feel like you've told this story and it was not received well or people didn't believe you, you should tell us. You should tell us. Yeah.
I love it.
We come from a place of belief. We are not going to doubt you. You'll be completely supported here. And that's the community that we would like to create here. We would like to create a community where it's a safe space for you to share, you saw Bigfoot's wiener or
what?
Or Mothman flew over your car or whatever. Tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us. Yes.
Tell us. Yeah. Oh my God, please. I love hearing it. Cryptids, unexplained disappearances. I mean, there's so many unexplained things that happen in this world on a daily basis. So ghosts, I said this at the beginning and I'll say it now. It's my favorite. Mm-hmm. I love some spooky stories, spooky locations. Tell us. It's a safe space. It's fine.
Yep.
It's fine. Yep. Let us hear it. If we ever get anything incorrect, correct us. It's okay. We are not perfect.
Listen,
we are not perfect.
You're not going to hurt anybody's feelings here.
Right.
And if you're a jerk, you're not going to hurt anybody's feelings either. You're just going to get blocked and deleted. So Don't come in here being mean to everybody
Right.
else. Don't come in here talking smack to other people and you don't believe and we are this and we don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care
We
what
don't
you
care.
think. Goodbye.
We don't care.
Goodbye. Yeah.
We respect all religions, all belief systems. It's listen, it's a big old world and we're all just trying to make it, okay?
Yes.
Like,
Yes. I love that for us.
yes.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, this would be the conclusion of the first episode.
I love it.
Join us next time. I know we talk about the LaLaurie Mansion for episode 2, and you'll just have to keep coming back to see what else we put out.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe you've been there. Maybe you want to send us an email about
Oh my
that.
god. Yes.
Or do a TikTok. Send us a TikTok about it or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Tag us. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But we
Yes.
would love to have you on here and tell your story. We would
Oh
love
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I'm so down with that.
Yep.
I mean, we've already got several people in mind.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
yep.
All
Beautiful.
right.
Well, have a great night
Sweet
and
dreams.
thanks for listening.
See you next time.
See you next time.